Kaylee, I'm really my apology if I really rush you because I just want to close shop. I don't want to start any reading. I don't want to have any reading for today, but for you I will just faster settle it and let it done. Okay, so this video will be for your general reading. Fertility will be another video. That will be a quite deep. This is just general. So let's see if there are any details I can dig out from the general. Okay, so we will first start off with the question here. Is the new job I'm going for a good change? That's your new job? Okay, so I will definitely have to go a bit deeper for this. Okay, this is of course a new job. The Ace of Cups is here, and you are not adapting to it, hence the emotional. So this is the current thing you are having right now, and of course the people's problem are there. So what you can do for this problem. Okay, so what you can do with this problem. One, no. Two. Okay, I think that's all. So because by right general I don't even need to give you solution, but never mind, I want to go deeper. I don't know why. Okay, the problem now is because you are new and you got the mix around and there are a lot of fake people there, so a necessary diplomatic relationship has to be there. So in other words, you got to wear a mask. You can't adopt your previous I would say president, or maybe the way you work in your previous workplace, or maybe that's your first job. This is your first job, I wouldn't know. So you can't just carry your original work experience, the previous work experience, your original character into the work. So that would definitely mess the things up. So that's the thing. And yes, you are definitely fit to this job because that current company needs somebody like that to take charge, because they need some new blood, the new ideas, and not just think inside the box. It has to be outside of the box for creativity. But I don't know what job you are at, but your company is looking at your new ideas, creativity. That's something which they are expecting. A new blood, a new thing, something to about reborn new. So this is what the company expecting from you, and and your superior is eyeing on you, watching over you. So anything you can let him know to see if that's the right thing to do. If it is not, then forget about it. Because I would not encourage you to use to like overuse your creativity, the new things, going against the old things, because your company is more to the mode where they are comfortable with the current zone. So try not to touch so much on the change of things. That's the thing here. So you've got to be careful if you want to start new things in your current job. Like, do you think this is not a good way to do things? You want to change it? Not yet. So you got to adapt to their culture, spot it, how weak and how good it is. At the same time, having some fake diplomatic relationship with those people there, and that's the basic thing you go through first. Once you go through, then only you think of your creativity, which the company is expecting from you. So make use of the creativity at the right place. So probably like 30% of creativity. Okay, trying to cover your boss backside, that's one thing. So that's the thing here for career. That's the advice I can give. from this. So the second one would be the housing, right? Will my housing situation change in the future? Is okay, that's the thing. Housing wise, I have two cards. Okay. For me, the housing situation now is, I do not know what you mean by housing. It can be your family housing, it can be your husband housing. So I would just stick to a plain housing and the card here. So the housing wise, there's no action on it, no proper action on it. It's not really come to an end yet. You still need to put effort on it. So that housing, so the housing situation is not in very a good condition. So action has to be done where you will need to go down to do something on it. That's all I see here. But your housing situation end up will be a good situation. I mean, you will end up in a good manner provided action. Have you seen this? So you got to do something. The action has to be done, okay? Because your involvement, your words or something has to be done. Like probably if you are talking about, let's say, I don't know what you mean by housing, construction houses, so complain. If you're talking about your family housing, the household matters, discussion. So in the general here, action has to be done and discussion with people. Find the people, talk to them to change the housing. Then the outcome will be a happy one. Okay? You got the outcome will be happy, but provided action has to be done. That's for your housing. That's very clear for housing. That in fact this tarot is very good for this. Okay, so that's thing. That's one here. Then the second one would be no, the third one now. The third one now is my current relationship right for me. Okay, that's two more, right? Am I on the right path? Would that be okay? Good. At least I'm not wrong. Okay. For now, I would say your current relationship is, it's not like it just started or what. It's like it's only get start to become, it's only you feel it's like slightly stable. That's the real relationship begins. The real relationship only begins when both start knowing, understand each another well. And I know, like let's say for example, based on your fart smell, I will know what you have eaten, because your normal fart smell is not like that. So that's you're all both getting like a bit stable, just started stable, just started knowing people, knowing each other indeed. And you are about, both of you are about to close the so-called, how would I say, it's like, you know, when couple together initially, then they all, it's like a burning fire, ignite the excitement. So the excitement slowly goes off, and now it's like merging. It's like getting to know each other, if you know what I mean. It's like I know, oh, when you are angry, then I should do this, that will comfort you. So all these things, it's just started to have all these things. So that's why the so-called the new period, the new months, I mean the new period, the starting chapter has to be closed and proceed to the stable chapter. It means opening another new chapter, another new things for both of you to go through in order to go for a long term. So is my current shape right for me? So let's see. It's still unknown yet, and it's still KIV, keep in view for car. That's the current thing I can see. Okay, how about, let's see, the whole relationship. Actually, that would require a compatibility test, you know. Okay. No more. Okay. As I would say, it is still okay as of next year, but there's something you got to look out is you got to pay more attention to yourself than paying attention more to him. So you got to love yourself more to prove your value, to prove how expensive you are, to prove how good you are compared to others. Okay, so try not to put so much things on him, but focus on yourself more. That's the only advice. Okay, so let's see. How about the man? Okay, the man here is still struggling. It's not in terms of career. There's something he's doing. If I'm not mistaken, his career is a bit weak now, and he's trying to be stable, and his ambition is trying to be a rich man. Something not related to love again, but that's his goal now. His career is a bit shaky. He's trying to be stable. That's his focus right now. In terms of love wise, he's putting the relationship as second, and of course he's still observing whether this relationship worth to go or not. That's the thing. Still in observation, not too bad, but his focus is still in career. But in terms of relationship wise, so far so good. Nothing has happened yet, so you both should prepare for the next coming challenge, like understanding each another, all these things. So it will be in 2021. It should be there's another new one coming. We see what comes later on, and it won't be a bad thing. At least you know him deeper. Okay. If you need a love reading, do let me know, because I will draw like 3 for the man, 3 for the woman, and then what's the status now? How should we deal with it? What's the status now? Current status, and how about the future and the solution? That's how I do my love reading. It's like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So the next question would be: am I on the right educational path? I would say for the mere because your educational path is not really what you want. Okay, you have another priority inside your heart. That's the thing here. So because we have a devil card, it's a temptation. You pick this. It's not really your first choice. You have something there which makes you to choose to choose this path. So it's not about right or wrong, but at least the passion here is not as strong as the other prioritized educational path. So for example, I want a doctor, but I couldn't get a doctor offer. So instead I go for law or legal. So that's the thing. That's what I mean. So as of now, your educational path is easy. You don't really worry much. It's easy to pass. It's easy, but you are thinking whether would that be useful in long term? So that's the thing here, because you are still a novice Prince of Cups, but Prince of Swords, you are handling your education quite well. No problem with passing actually. So let's see. Yes, don't worry about the educational path. It will definitely come in handy in your long term. For now, you are just Prince of Cups, but in long term you're gonna use it. Okay, see a rebirth card. means in long term you will be going to need all this kind of knowledge in your long term career. Okay, so that's the thing here for educational. And the long term thing is the long term one, and not the long term, the last one would be will there be some kind of relief in my health soon? Yes, dear. In fact, now you are sick. I don't know what kind of sickness you have, and whether minor or major, but I don't think it's a big deal. And yes, you are going to recover, but it will come back again, and then yeah, you'll recover. Positive cards. You are going to recover. You'll come back again. So you better make sure it doesn't cover. Okay, change my words. Because this is a 50-50 cards, I would say it may come back again. So gotta make sure everything is on track. Cover yourself properly. Cover your body properly from other disease. Make sure everything is okay. Because the 50-50 chance here is it may come back. Okay. Then there's a drop card inside here. You are going to be good in your education, in your career. This is my drop. These two are drop cards from the deck shuffling. Okay, so whatever you study and whatever career you have in later on, if you are able to merge your career and study together, it will be good. For now, you are just as poor as this fella. Next time if everything's in order, you will be like that. Nine of Cups. Simple life. Happy. Okay, so that goes for the general reading. I will record it as general reading. Wow, this is long, man. 17 minutes. Okay, thank you. I will record another one. It's fertility.